A letter to the unappreciated father. Dear Father, I know nobody says it enough. I know there are days when it feels like your sacrifices disappear into the background. You wake up early. You come home tired. You carry burdens that nobody sees. And somehow, life expects you to do it all over again tomorrow. People notice the meals on the table, but they don't always notice the overtime hours that paid for them. They notice the roof over their heads, but they don't always notice the sleepless nights spent worrying about keeping it there. They enjoy the comfort, but rarely see the cost. And yet, you continue. Not because it is easy, but because you love. A father's love is often different. It isn't always spoken. It isn't always written in cards. It isn't always shared in long conversations. Sometimes it looks like worn-out work boots. Sometimes it looks like fixing things that nobody else notices. Sometimes it looks like going without so that someone else can have more. Sometimes it looks like carrying pain in silence. The world often celebrates success, but it rarely celebrates responsibility. And responsibility has been your daily companion. You have been the one standing guard when everyone else was asleep, the one carrying weight so others could walk lighter, the one sacrificing today so your family could have a better tomorrow. Maybe nobody thanked you. Maybe nobody noticed. Maybe there were moments when you wondered whether any of it mattered. It did. Every ride to school mattered. Every lesson mattered. Every sacrifice mattered. Every time you showed up when you were exhausted mattered. Your children may not understand it today, but one day they will. One day life will place responsibilities on their shoulders. One day they will realize how heavy the load truly was. And in that moment, they will understand what you carried for them. A father is often like the foundation of a house, rarely admired, rarely seen, but everything stands because he remains strong. So if nobody has told you lately, let this letter say it. Thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices. Thank you for the discipline. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for staying when quitting would have been easier. Thank you for loving in ways that often went unnoticed. You may feel unappreciated. You may feel forgotten, but your impact is written into the lives you helped shape, and that legacy will outlive every hardship you endured. To every father carrying silent burdens, keep going. The seeds you planted are growing, even when you cannot yet see the harvest. And one day, the people you love will understand that behind every opportunity they received stood a father who gave more than anyone ever knew. If this letter reminded you of a father who deserves more appreciation, share it with him today. Sometimes the words we need most are the ones we hear the least.